If you have really been getting into your spirituality lately, I'm sure you have noticed the absolutely absurd amount of spiritual teachers and gurus and healers out there. People saying that they can answer your questions or give you guidance with their readings or clear blockages with their energy healing, offering courses to teach you how to connect to your gifts. The list goes on. I just want to tell you that you don't need any of that stuff to connect to your spirituality or your spiritual gifts. Source exists within. All the guidance you could need exists within you. The ability to heal exists within you. You are capable of all of that. And you are only limiting your personal spiritual growth and evolution by constantly relying on sources outside of yourself to receive those answers. Take it from me, like, I personally ended up in a very dark place because I got taken advantage of by so-called healers, these life coaches who were just in it for money. I actually lost my ability to trust myself and listen to my inner guidance because of what happened with that life coach. And all they cared about was money. They didn't care that they were hurting me. A lot of these people that are making money off of spirituality, they want you to believe that you need their guidance because that is how they make their money. All you truly need is to trust in yourself and to believe in yourself. Our greatest teacher exists within us. You know your conscious better than anybody else. So why are you listening to someone else's guides to know what it is that you need to do? We all walk our own spiritual paths here in this life, and we all have our own personal spirit team and guides to help us out. And you muddy the waters of your own intuition by constantly seeking guidance outside of yourself and not trusting yourself. If you're constantly looking outside instead of within, you are actually delaying your own spiritual growth and your own evolution. You're still living in a state of separation when source exists within. You have your own spiritual team that is helping you out. We can't reincarnate here without it. But if you're not receiving the answers, it's because you have reached a point where you are supposed to be trusting yourself. The whole point is to establish our sovereignty. We're supposed to outgrow our teachers. We're not supposed to have someone holding our hand. Your guides are telling you it's time to take the training wheels off. It's time to trust in yourself and to believe in your own abilities. They're here if we absolutely need them. But the whole point of this experience is discovering our sovereignty and finding our independence as these spiritual, energetic beings. You just have to trust yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Start believing in yourself. Don't fall for all of these expensive courses and books. You're constantly just going to be consuming and believing that you're unworthy by consuming that content when you are worthy as you are. You just have to trust and believe. You're not separate from source. You're a spiritual, energetic being as you are, and you do not need another person or a book or a course to tell you how to connect to your own spirit or what your path is. All of that is within you, and you know yourself better than anybody else. Take tarot, for instance. I absolutely love tarot, and it's fun getting read by other people, but I don't consume it nearly as much as I used to. And whenever people ask me to read for them, like, I'll read for them, but I always encourage people to get their own deck if that is something that you resonate with, because tarot is all intuitive and it reads energy and it reads what's going on in your subconscious. The cards don't lie, but they can be misinterpreted. And it's more important how you interpret them intuitively than how another person interprets them intuitively. It's all about what it means to you, not what someone else thinks it means to you. So just take everything that anyone says with a grain of salt. Always go inside when you need answers. Don't rely on others to provide those answers for you, because you know who you are. You know yourself better than anybody else, and we each walk our own individual paths. You don't need someone else telling you how to walk your path. True teachers teach others how to get back to themselves, not how to follow. People that teach others how to follow, they're not actually teachers, they're idols. And, we are each our own personal gods, and following another only disempowers you. And the whole point of this existence is to learn how to empower yourself and become the god or goddess that you are always meant to become. Have a great day.